Send this report to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and have them delegate each of the tasks. Also, be sure to tell them that though the lantern rite may be complicated, everything must be done properly.
Hello, Lady Ningguang. It's us again.
No, of course not. You are my honor, and given the looks of you two,
That's right. So
as always, there will be a variety of activities taking place. Oh, but there is one of particular interest. Releasing Mingxiao lanterns has always been at the heart of the lantern rite. But with all that has occurred in the... So, I believe that this year calls for a celebration of... We are currently in the process of placing fireworks at various locations all throughout Liyue.
fireworks? But we've... Is there some...
Fireworks were originally developed alongside many other inventions here in Liyue. When our ancestors first created fireworks, they were originally known as firecrackers. Their bright flashes and loud sounds were often... In those days, it was difficult for people to contact one another while out farming the land, so they would carry firecrackers with them to give signals when necessary. But people's lifestyles began to change after Liyue Harbor was founded. They no longer had to travel out of town to tend the fields anymore. So the use of but through our local customs, the pioneering spirit of the we made improvements to firecrackers and began setting them off during the Lantern Rite to commemorate the tenacious spirit of our ancestors.
Wow. Everything has so much...
As I'm sure you already know, everything on this land accumulates history and value as time passes. I've left Kuching in charge of the fireworks show. If you're interested...
We need to add a few more locations for launching fireworks. The show has to be visible all across Liyue, not just in the city.
But, Lady Kuching...
The budget is exactly what it's meant to be. It's the necessary amount of funds to properly carry out a task. If you think the current budget will not suffice, then we'll simply have to apply for more funding from the Ministry of Civil Affairs and wait for Our aim is to organize a memorable Lantern Rite. The budget is there just to facilitate planning. We must...
Yes, Lady Kuching.
Good. And please remember, safety for... Oh, it's Ningguang and the Traveler. Good to see you. Are you here for the Lantern Rite? Your timing couldn't be any better. The preparations are almost complete. I'm reviewing the positioning of the fireworks and double-checking the relevant facilities. It's all in a day's...
Forgive my directness, but if I'm not mistaken, you could just as easily leave these tasks to your subordinates. You've already been...
No, it's fine. Pengyi, please redraft our plans, make a summary report, and send it to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I'm going into town to check the progress of the fireworks setup. As for you, Traveler, you're our esteemed guest. Please take the opportunity to stay in Liyue Harbor and... Pengyi, is everything clear? Please remember that...
Yes, Lady Kuching. Don't worry.
Good. Ningguang, Traveler, goodbye for now.
Please, excuse me, Lady Ningguang. And, Lady Kuching told me a great deal of information, and I have to write up the plan. Oh, one moment. Here, traveler. This is a launch tube. Lady Kuching said you may be interested, so someone with good handicraft skills should be able to use this to design their very own fireworks. You should try.
Whew. Paimon couldn't, well, more like Paimon didn't dare open her mouth while they were. Did you notice it too? And she seems a whole lot busy.
Ever since the Adepti left Liyue Harbor in the hands of mortals, we have taken charge of many vital tasks in various sectors, and we are responsible. That said, being in charge of everything, Jiangzhou was responsible for planning the Lantern Rite in former years. But her father is getting quite old now, so she transferred to another department this year. In the end, the Lantern Rite planning was left to Kuching and myself. I am the head organizer, while Kuching is responsible for the such an important event should be entrusted to the most qualified candidate. Kuching is disciplined, yet passionate about her work.
She's definitely disciplined.
Absolutely. She is strict with both herself and others, to the point I'm concerned about the effects it may have. Finding balance is an essential concept in Liyue culture. I've tried talking to her, but you know how she is. She uses her wit to talk circle. Traveler, you are quite close to Kuching. Why don't you... Thank you, Traveler. I still have other business to attend to at the Jade Chamber.
Are you sure you can really persuade Kuching to take a break? Even Ningguang herself couldn't manage to convince her. Besides, before you can persuade someone, you have to at least... Kuching has been working non-stop. Duh! Come on, everyone knows... or... maybe... we could... Huh? Zhang Li? Oh, there's no arguing that. Paimon thinks he's still a consultant at the Wangsheng Funeral Park.
Hello. How may I help you? Ah, yes. Well, I'm afraid he is currently out with the director.
Out with the director? Oh, you mean for work?
The director said that they were going for a walk. If you'd prefer, you could go look for them at Third... I've heard the director often goes there to do, promotion.
Yum, yum, yum. Ooh, I am so full. Not another bite. Hats off to you, Xiangling. Serving the grilled fish with a dipping sauce is quite an innovative approach. The flavor is just to die for.
That's my signature dipping sauce.
Tempered Jueyun chili powder mixed with garlic paste and chopped scallions. Then seasoned with salt, vinegar, and soy sauce. before finally sizzling in hot oil. This recipe may seem a bit crude, but is entirely hinged on the precise balancing of flavors and seasonings by the chef. It is the consummate mastery of this balance that turns a humble dish into an exquisite one.
Oh, that's quite the compliment, don't you think?
I'm flattered. Thank you, Mr. Zhongli.
And I thought I have a way with words. But you certainly take the prize, Mr. Zhongli.
You are too kind, Director. Your eloquence is infamous in Liyue Harbor.
Oh, what's that? Oh, would you like to order something, Guoba? Oh, please, by all means, it's my treat. I'll just open a tab under Xiangling.
Hey, are you guys talking about tasty food again?
Oh, it's the Traveler in Paimon. What brings you to this side of town? Hold on, let me take a wild guess. Yes. Oh, you must be here for the lantern rites.
Isn't it pretty obvious?
Oh, yeah, come on. Can't you take a joke?
You came at the perfect time. I was just letting everyone try my latest dish. The owner of Third Round Knockout says it's, well, a real knockout. Mr. Zhongli and Hu Tao seem to like it too, but I think it never hurts. How about it, you two? Don't have to ask Paimon twice. Or, huh? You mean we're not gonna try any?
We meet again, Traveler. I trust your journey is going well? Splendid. Therein lies the value of a journey.
So come on. Why are you looking for our good consultant? Do enlighten us. And just in case you were wondering, we're on business too. We only tried Xiangling's dish since we just happened to be here.
Business? What kind of business would the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor possibly have during a festival?
Even during the most joyous of holidays, life still follows its natural course, does it not? Is that really so surprising? But there isn't a need to be alarmed. It's just a nice day today, and I thought we could go for a walk while doing a little promotion for our business. Oh, you could go ahead and chat away. Xiangling and I will go have some tea with the boss over there. Oh, Zhongli, please come get me when you're through here.
Of course. I'll see you later, Director. Now then, Traveler, what brings you to see me today? Yes. The Yuheng is honest, intelligent, and most diligent. She is capable of shouldering responsibilities that few others could. But everything has a balance, and one's health must certainly weigh in.
Yeah, everyone knows you're super knowledgeable.
If I were still the mighty Rex Lapis, I might be able to help her see reason. But alas, I'm now nobody but an ordinary consultant. My words no longer carry the same weight as they once did. Besides, I am by no means close to the Yuheng. Taking the liberty to lecture her may just as easily produce the opposite of the desired effect.
Oh, you're right.
We could take a more subtle, indirect approach to the matter, such as telling a story that resonates with her, containing your message conveyed within it. Such a story can be achieved by referencing topics from her daily life. The story could prove even more effective if you weave in something about someone close to her.
Paimon doesn't really get it.
I knew you'd understand what to do. Well done, Traveler. Go collect some source materials for your story. Of course, I can always provide you with my advice, if needed. Once we have formulated the plot, you can tell the story to the Yuheng. You are on amiable terms with the Yuheng, which makes you the natural candidate.
Oh, Paimon gets it! So we need to talk with people who know Kuching, right?
Greetings, everyone. I hope I'm not intruding.
Huh? Oh, Lady Kuching!
Mr. Zhongli, I didn't expect to see you here. Thank you for all your assistance during the rite of parting.
You are most welcome, Yu-hung. It was the least I could do.
Why? And what's with your strange expression? Oh, I see. My apologies. I appear to have interrupted.
Kuching,
Yes, I was going to ask you to introduce me to the Adepti. I thought that it would be fitting to send them some festive gifts.
But didn't you meet them when we were fighting to defend Liyue Harbor together? You could just as easily go and find them in Juyun cars.
Yes, but we only met briefly on that single occasion. The Adepti may have already forgotten about me, and I'm concerned it would be imprudent to show up so suddenly. Which is why I thought it would be more appropriate to ask you to introduce me first. Unfortunately, Ganyu is on leave at the moment, so I'm unable to get in touch with her. I'm afraid I'll still require your assistance.
So you even have to run around delivering gifts in person?
Thank you, Traveler. I'm sorry to make you run errands with me during our big festival. I promise to make this quick, and I'll be sure to get you back in time to enjoy the fireworks show. Huh? Together? All right. I'll go to see the fireworks with you once I've finished my work. Speaking of which, Mr. Zhongli, the fireworks show will be particularly exciting this year. Please, don't miss it.
Ah, yes. Thank you for your kind reminder.
I should be going now. Traveler, please come find me at the Jade Chamber once you're ready.
And there she goes.
That's the Yu-hung. Efficient and reliable as ever.
You're really reliable too, Zhongli.
Why, thank you, Paimon. Please, don't forget our earlier conversation. Once you've collected enough story material, we can...
Should we really be off work this early? There's still a lot left. Healthy body, healthy mind.
Ah, you've arrived. I've made all the necessary preparations. Oh, that reminds me. I've also prepared some launch tubes made by Pungi. I hope the Adepti will like them. Good. In that case, let's first pay Madame Ping a visit in this...
We're way behind schedule.
The festive season is upon us. This is no time to be running hither and...
I get it, Granny, but you know, having lots of clients is a good thing.
I'm sure it is, but really, child? Who could be seeking your...
You'd be surprised.
Madam Ping! Happy Lantern Rite!
It's a pleasure to see you again, Madame Ping. How are you?
Oh dear, well, look who's here. I'm so glad to see you.
Hello, traveler. Long time no... Oh, and Lady Kuching is here too.
The Qixing have prepared some small gifts for you to celebrate this festive occasion. There are some seasonal goods, 2 bolts of fine silk, and some exotic flower seeds. I brought all the lighter gifts with me, but the silks are still on the way. Please, accept our humble gifts. I hope you'll find them to your liking.
Wow, those gifts sound marvelous. Please be sure to thank the Qixing on our behalf.
Yes, how very nice of you. I'm sure the flowers will be most beautiful.
Please, enjoy them. We intend to visit the other Adepti as well, so...
I presume you mean Cloud Retainer and the others? Yes, they should be over in Jouer. By the way, I've heard that you designed all the street decorations yourself, Kuching. You decorated the city so... Yanfei really enjoys spending time at the festival. You'll find her wandering around there whenever she can spare a moment.
Come on, Granny. I wasn't wandering around. I was providing essential consultation to my clients.
Oh, is that so? Were you also holding consultations with clients while you stood in front of the grilled tiger fish stand for all...
As a matter of fact, I was helping them calculate the prices. It's not easy, you know. I had to check a lot of different items. That's right. There are no holidays in my line of work. I have to be ready whenever my clients need me.
That sounds exhausting. Oh, Paimon can't...
Well, though there are no set holidays, I do get to decide on my own schedule. I can always budget some time to... Otherwise, I would always look exhausted in front of potential clients. It'd be hard to land new cases after leaving a terrible first impression. Besides, what's the saying? Ah, yes. A rested worker is an efficient worker.
I was there many times when I was supervising the festival construction, but I haven't been... I was planning to go after I finished my work, but the work keeps piling up. I ended up... Yes, I should take the opportunity to... But first, we should head to Joyun Karst. If you'll excuse... Let's see... Which Adeptus shall we visit first?
Oh, why don't we visit Cloud Retainer at Mount Outsong first?
Lady Kuching is so hard work.
I know that you must be busy, but please...
She usually stays inside her abode, so she'll be super easy to find.
All right. Cloud Retainer it is.
I wish the Wangsheng funeral parlor would give it a rest. They are such a nuisance.
Next on the agenda.
Listen, let me tell you how it is.
The festive season is fast approaching. What brings you to one's abode?
Well, with Lantern Rite just around the corner, I decided it was a good time to take leave and pay you a visit. But, where are Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper?
Them? Oh, don't even get one start. Oh, is that not the Traveler and the Yuhung too?
Happy Lantern Rite, everybody!
Greetings, Venerable Adeptus.
And, huh? Lady Kutching,
The Yuhung of the Chising. Most courteous of you to travel hither and pay your respects.
It's the festive season, and on behalf of the Qixing, I'd like to give you our regards. Please, accept our humble gifts.
As the governing body of Liyue, the Qixing must be busy with a myriad of affairs. And yet, you still take the Oh, what an amusing cylindrical device.
This is a new type of firework which has been modified by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I've heard that you are fond of Cloud Retainer. Although she is not outwardly opposed to us, she is still skeptical of Liyue. Maybe she thinks humans are still too young to handle it. No. Good thing I came prepared. Cloud Retainer has a great Ganyu has said that Cloud Retainer is very picky about food, so I made sure not to bring any snacks to avoid upsetting her. I've given every—
Goodness me. Whoever would— It is intricate, with ingenious—
yes. Judging from Cloud Retainer's expression, it seems this gift was a success.
Very good. One shall gladly accept it. One surmises from Ganyu's words that you also wish to see Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper.
Oh, are they not home?
Those two old fossils. Mooncarver has been most anxious to see how Liyue Harbor fares. But the agreement was clear. Liyue is now in the hands of the Qixing, and so one tried to persuade him otherwise, proposing that if he could not be placated, he could go to the city disguised as a human and take a brief look around. Thereafter he left, claiming to have gone traveling. He is not— Mountain Shaper, however, is more open-minded. But he said he wished to look for something new with which to defend the tranquility of it. He told one that he was leaving in search of treasures, and one has not heard from him since. Wait. Surely this is not a case of two old coots in cahoots.
Huh? What's everybody doing here?
This voice... Is it Shenhe?
Oh?
Oh? So Shenhe's here too! Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer?
Is she the one that you mentioned before?
Hello, everyone.
Shenhe, this is Ganyu.
Hello. I'm Ganyu. I work at Yujing Terrace. I've heard that you returned to Liyue Harbor recently.
I will. Thank you. I brought some food from the city. I heard that during Lantern Rite, people in Liyue bring food to share with their friends. So here I am.
Oh no, I made a point of not bringing any food offerings.
Oh? And you even brought food for those two old fossils?
That's right.
After barely a few days in the city, you have learned so much. Thank you for these delectable
Huh?
Everyone, you shall all be staying in Liyue Harbor in the future. One should like to think that you will all look out for each other. Is that understood?
Will do.
Yes, understood.
This place is much livelier than I'd imagined.
The Conqueror of Demons? One has not seen him of late.
Well, and he's probably not enjoying Karst. Let's go look for him in his...
In short, one is the only Adeptus who has elected to remain in Joyun Karst for the festival. Had Ganyu not come to visit, one would likely have stayed firmly put.
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Why the sudden solemnity? It would certainly not be the first time one has been. As a youngling, you did so love to scurry around the place while one's attention was monopolized by mechanisms. You were especially drawn to a certain implement one had made.
Oh?
Oh no, here she goes again. This could spell trouble for Ganyu.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, Cloud Retainer. I just remembered there's something I must attend to.
Oh, why the sudden haste? With the Yuheng present, why not settle this matter here and now?
No. It's something very important. In fact, I must see Lady Ningguang about it immediately.
A matter so pressing that you must find Ningguang in person?
Yes. Ningguang and I have different scopes of work, you see, and Ganyu has to report to both of us respectively. It's indeed not easy for her.
Lady Kuching is trying to help me. Yes, that's right.
Huh, gone already. That child, she has always been easily ruffled. One can sympathize, however. It is no simple thing to be a secretary. Nearly every matter in Liyue Harbor, momentous or trivial, but even as an Adeptus, she must never neglect her own health, lest she fall prone to Ganyu is an assiduous worker, apt to foregoing food and rest once she is busy. Please make sure she eats and sleeps properly whenever you see her.
I will. Ganyu has always been a great asset to us. Her health is a priority, so I will take good...
The Yuheng, reliable at... It was indeed a wise decision to leave...
We will certainly strive to live...
As for these edibles... you may leave them here. Shenhe shall bring these into one's abode, and one shall pass them on to Moon... This firework has an intriguing design. One must conduct a thorough study of it. And one also wants to hear what Shenhe has learned in Liyue.
Yes, I have many interesting stories to tell.
Let us chat while one scrutinizes this device.
Yeah, don't you rest?
One has long been living secluded in the mountains and no longer observes the holidays. Worry not, rest is crucial. If one is too devoted to one's research and falls ill, one shall be in no fit state to test the devices personally.
Is it really that important to...
Of course. As one sows, so do they reap. And if one spends all that time working on a machine, that would be akin to a chef who never tries his own food, no? It is unwise to put the cart before the... Enough idle chatter, everyone.
A chef who doesn't get to try their own food? That would be kinda weird. Cloud Retainer sure does know a lot about gadgets and cooking. Though...
That's the wisdom of an Adeptus. She takes good care of those around her. Though she lives in a hermit who's more social than most living in society. What a traveler. Paimon, let's head to Wangshu Inn. Perhaps we'll find the Conqueror of Demons there. Let's ask Vergildet where the Conqueror of Demons may be.
Huh? Hold on. Isn't that... Chi-Chi! Oh, and the weird guy with the snake around his neck.
Ugh, too salty.
Dr. Baiju, here are the herbs. I've picked lots of them.
Splendid! Let me pack up, and then we can be on our way.
Hey, you guys! What are you doing?
Dr. Baiju wanted herbs, so I came to collect herbs. Lots of them. And Dr. Baiju came too.
Traveler! Paimon! Oh, and Lady Kutchin! Boo Boo Pharmacy always runs out of digestive herbs during the festival seasons. With Lantern right just around the... We came all this way to collect some herbs, and we've picked quite the assortment. We'll be on our way back to the pharmacy once the herbs are sorted. I certainly didn't expect to see the...
I have some business to attend.
Ah, I see. It's nearly time to celebrate
I appreciate the sentiment, Dr. Baiju.
Kutching and the Traveler are very busy. And we are busy too. Everyone, keep it up.
Right. Thank you, Chi. We shouldn't tarry here any longer. Take care, you Traveler. Let's go find Vergildet.
Could it be true?
Dr. Baiju?
Yes, almost. But don't...
Dr. Baiju?
Yes, almost.
Ah, Lady Kutching. What a surprise.
No, thank you. I'm just wondering if you might...
Oh, we never inquire about Xiao's whereabouts. But if he's here, he would be up on the rooftop terrace.
He doesn't seem to be here. Perhaps we came at the wrong time.
Maybe he's out battling somewhere again. Let's leave the gifts with the owner and ask her to...
How can I help?
Where did you come from? You scared Paimon!
Yes,
Hello. I am Kuching.
the Yuhong. Yes, I saw you when we battled Osile. You are fierce with your blade.
Anyway, we're here to give you some lantern-right presents. See? There's lots...
Don't waste your delicacies on me. Eradicating demons is my duty. Karma is harmful to the human body, even if you have a stronger constitution than most.
Hey, wait! Are you... Aw, come on! Lantern-right is almost here! Don't you want to take a break?
Like I said before, I must remain vigilant of evil attacks, especially during the holidays. I will continue my patrol as usual. You should also exercise caution. And if there's any danger, good.
And he's gone! Well, Xiao hasn't changed a bit. Wonder if he'll come and watch the fireworks this year, though.
All right. We've completed our visits with all the Adepti.
Oh no. What should we do? Huh? Oh, Lady Kuching!
Feng Yi? What's wrong?
Lady Kuching, let me I had rearranged the fireworks layout and expanded the range to Qingzhou Village. My people finished setting up the fireworks and we left someone in charge to launch, but... The person we left in charge came back shortly after, and I immediately reported the situation to the Millelith, and had another batch of fireworks made to be transported to Qingce Village under However, everyone's short-handed during Lantern Rite. The Millelith are already stretched thin and don't even have enough people to fill their regular patrols. We don't have many materials left, so if the second batch of fireworks gets stolen as well, we're done for. Which is when I bumped into you.
According to the Ministry of Civil Affairs, the number of guards on patrol has to be doubled and rotated continuously during Lantern Rite. They must perform these extra measures in addition to their standard daily affairs. The only but those special units are intended only for backup. There are not many of them, and they cannot perform prolonged guard duty.
Maybe we can ask the Adepti for this. Would be a piece of cake for someone like Cloud Retainer.
No, that would only make us look incompetent. I'll handle this, Pengyi.
That's right!
Thanks, you two. Actually, I have Pengyi. Go back to Liyue Harbor and get the Fight Traveler. Come with me.
How could a whole batch of fireworks...
Hello, Granny Roshin. We'd like to know more about the recent...
Oh, Lady Keqing, I can hardly believe...
It's no trouble at all. Please.
Well, when they brought the fireworks, the children in the village were very... The workers piled up the fireworks and said they would go confirm the location. Oh, now let me remember. Ah, yes. I recall that they left the fireworks in an open area but the very next day, all the fireworks were nowhere to be seen. The person in charge of the fireworks was so anxious that they went straight back to the city to find a solution. Oh, the villagers here are worried too. The fireworks missing can only mean that there are thieves about, although the Millelith are stationed here.
I understand. Please help reassure the people in the village and tell them everything's going to be fine. Traveler, let's go investigate the place where...
With the wind. Phew. This is the place. The fireworks were stolen here.
The thieves must think there are mostly elderly and children living in Qingce Village, all too weak to defend themselves. Otherwise, they would never dare commit such a blatant crime. This is absolutely awful. We cannot let such a matter go unpunished. Let's see if we can find any clues here before we plan our next step.
1 client, 2 clients, 3 clients. Silly churl, Billy churl.
Are these footprints? Let's see where they lead. The footprints continue here. Let's keep following them.
Go!
The footprints continue here. Let's keep following them.
Sir, please. This is all just a big misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding, you say? If so, then tell me, why are you hiding here?
Please, good sir. This really is just a misunderstanding. I would never dream of getting anywhere near the Feiyun Commerce Guild shipment.
Something's happening over there. Let's go have a look.
Oh, the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Please, save your breath. Restrain this fellow! Tightly now, we mustn't let him get away.
Yes, young master.
I was sure it was an evil spirit. Turns out it's the treasure hoarders again.
Xingchun Changyun! Hello!
Well, hello, dear traveler. Our fates cross once again. Excuse me. Ah, yes. Allow me to explain. It so happens that every year during the Lantern Rite, the family rules stipulate that the supplies must be personally escorted by a family member. Because my older brother went last year, the duties have fallen to me this time.
Oh, so what's Changyun?
Changyun happened to be visiting, so I cordially invited him to join us.
Oh, I see. But why did
I see that you are not familiar with the story of old. It is said that fireworks were once called fire. In ancient times, Liyue was plagued by evil spirits. As people gathered together to celebrate the annual festival, the Yang energy would intensify, and evil spirits were thus. Liyue Harbor was under the gracious protection of Rex Lapis, so the spirits dared not enter the city. However, they still lingered near this. In order to drive the spirits away, people made firecrackers and lit them near the city gates. The flashes of light and loud noise successfully drove the spirits whence they came. This festival is now known as the Lantern Rite. It was my intention to travel around to see if there are any malicious spirits lying. Since I happened to have a shipment of goods to deliver, and our course was through the mountains, I naturally thought it best to have my thaumaturge friend travel.
Xingqiu said he learned the story about evil spirits from an ancient text. The text vividly describes the appearance and even the whereabouts of the spirits.
Anyway, when we arrived at the area, upon searching the area, we found a group of treasure hoarders. Fortunately, I was swift enough to catch one of them. Your timing couldn't have been more fortunate. We were just preparing to... He insists the matter is merely a misunderstanding, but things seem quite clear as I see it.
Good sir, just hear me out. Everyone knows the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Had we known it was your merchant caravan, the master of the Feiyun Commerce Guild is famous for his generosity and noble deeds, a true hero of the people. So, you see, this is nothing but a big misunderstanding.
What you mean to say is that you were targeting someone else then? Well, who was it?
Well, just trust me. We were definitely not trying to steal your goods.
Master Xingqiu, I would like to borrow a few of your staff to escort the thief to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. As for the bounty, we will pay. It is my humble duty to uphold justice. No remuneration shall be necessary. Come then. See that this thief is taken to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yes, young master, leave it to us. You heard him. Take this man over there and make sure he's secured. Tie each of his fingers separately if you have to. He's not gonna pull anything under our watch.
Wait a second. Please also deliver this message to the... It's very likely that this thief is related to the recent fireworks theft in Qingce Village.
So the plot thickens. Is your task clear? We mustn't disappoint the Yuang.
Yes, young master, I understand.
I've heard many good things about you, Master Xingqiu. Thank you for your...
I hardly lifted a finger.
Everyone, my intuition tells me that there could be more than...
More than one group?
Oh, you've got quite a keen...
During our search, I found scattered sets of footprints differing from those on the road. There may still be other treasure hoarders waiting to ambush passers. When I was chasing the treasure hoarders earlier, I noticed that they were nearly unarmed and very few in numbers. If they truly intended to ambush the Feiyun Commerce Guild, if you ask me, they didn't seem to be staging an ambush.
It appears they may be the thief's accomplices. They were probably...
What exactly are the stolen goods, if I may... Taking advantage of the elderly and children. Lady Kuching, don't fret about manpower. Chongyun, let's go lend them a hand in Qingce Village, shall we?
Yeah, just leave it to us. We can handle a bunch of thieves.
Thank you. That will help alleviate the crisis in Qingce Village. Unfortunately, the footprint... It seems we were only a moment away from catching all the...
Aww. Kuching.
Thank you, Master Xingqiu. I'll...
Most assuredly, Lady...
It's fortunate our paths crossed with those two.
It's so cool to...
The thieves who stole the fireworks haven't... I'll go have a look around. I've troubled you enough already. I can handle the
Kuching. Are you planning to... Oh, wait! You're in the Liyue Qixing. Why don't... At least it'll be safer than investigating on your own.
Yes, I agree, but... We are short-handed. The fireworks that were transported to Qingce Village were quite bulky. Way I see it, if they were clever enough, they would conceal the stolen goods somewhere and then come... All I have to do is find out where they hid the fireworks and that... Don't worry. I am not reckless, and I won't...
Well, when you put...
It's settled then. Traveler, Paimon.
When the sun sets, breathe in. Sunlight, but when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Phew! Huh?
Rest assured, all is quiet here in Qingce Village. Chongyun is guarding the outside and I'm guarding the inside. Not
Good. I've made some progress and...
Oh? What are you planning? Is it time to strike?
Let's go!
Traveler, Paimon, you are just in time. I looked everywhere and I found some clues regarding the treasure hoarders. Besides wagon tracks, I also came across bits and pieces. Following those clues, I was able to finally locate the missing fireworks. But there was no sign of treasure hoarders. No, I think they might be just overly careless. I seem to have found the location where they've been stashing all their stolen goods. They must have thought it was well hid. The amount of fireworks they've amassed there is astonishing. Not only did they steal the ones in Qingce Village, but also from other locations too. They've gathered all the stolen... I've asked the Millilith on guard at Qingce Village to report this to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. They will organize a search.
Now that a Millelith is involved, you don't need to handle this yourself anymore.
The treasure hoarders are notoriously cunning, and they may even have lookouts. If they notice anything suspicious, they will move the fireworks and our single lead will be—
You're not really thinking that you can take all of them?
No, I am not that reckless. I just want— But now that I have your help, the idea is feasible.
So you really are considering it?
Okay, then there's no time.
Though they are merely a group of irksome bandits.
Please hide yourselves.
Hey, boss. You think we have enough Are you kidding? This ain't nowhere near enough. But boss, if we want more fireworks, we're gonna have to steal them in the city. Ain't gonna be easy.
You got a point. All right. Then we steal those things that make a real loud bang but don't light up real pretty. What do they call it? All we need to do is make some As long as we distract the Millelith, the other hoarders can do their end of the job.
Got it, boss. I gotta hand it to you. Boss, all our boys are out scouting around. Don't you think we need a few more?
Hey, don't worry about it. The Millelith are swamped with lanternite. They won't have time to come out here. All right, move it, boys. Just a few more batches and we'll be...
Uh-oh. Hey, boss, we got trouble!
Huh? What happened?
The jig is up, boss. The Millelith are coming, and it seems that if one of the boys hadn't set off a firework to warn us, we would have been completely blindsided. Boss, let's run!
But how did the Millelith find out about us? And so quickly? Fine. Leave the fireworks and let's split.
It's time to make our move. Ready?
Let's go!
Drop your weapons and surrender immediately!
Ha! Get out of my way! You got a death wish or something? I'll show you! Huh? Wait a second. You're Lady Kutching, the Yuhong.
So you do recognize me then. I'll say it one more time. Drop your weapon and surrender. Now!
Who would have thought we'd run into the Yuhong all the way out here? All right, hoarders. Looks like the Yuhong wants to play. We'll show you! Get him!
Don't blink! All right, so you want to do this the hard way.
We surrender, Yuhong.
Now, I want some answers. What were you planning to do with the stockpile of fireworks?
We just...
Tell the truth, and I might go easy on you.
We were gonna smuggle these fireworks into the city and ignite them during the Lantern Rite's opening ceremony. The fireworks are really bright and loud and would definitely raise some havoc. We were gonna rob the city while everyone's distracted, but, we didn't seem to have enough fireworks.
Oh? So you mean you had more than one group of thieves stealing fireworks?
Yeah, that's right. Originally, I had all the hoarders out stealing fireworks, but then one of them, I really didn't get it. Why did the Feiyun Commerce Guild get involved? We were only stealing from the government. No, what I meant is, well, who would have guessed we'd end up running into you like that?
Hey, didn't one of you just say that the Millilith were coming?
Yeah, that's right. I wonder how the Millilith even found out we had They somehow captured almost all of them. If someone hadn't alerted us, we would have all been caught.
Well, you did get caught.
Well,
It appears that the Millilith managed to get the captured treasure hoarder to talk. There may still be other treasure hoarders in the area. We should, Traveler. Please escort the treasure hoarders back to Chingsa Village and hand them. I'll be there once I am finished inspecting this place. Yes, you too.
This is the last batch of fireworks that I can get.
Please don't worry. The Yu-Hung will be taking care of this personally, and with us...
Yes, indeed. Oh, it appears the Traveler has returned. And with 2 others, no doubt.
It's definitely dangerous to infiltrate an enemy area like that. If only I was there to fight alongside you.
Come now, we both know the Traveler is most capable. But who would have known we performed such a noble deed? We had arrested the treasure hoard.
Yeah,
It seems that justice always finds its way into the world.
So it was you! You horrible brutes are the ones who stole the fireworks? Just the sight of you two makes my blood boil.
Please, calm down. I doubt they'll be causing any more trouble now that they're in custody. Thank you very much, Traveler. But may I ask, why has Lady Keqing not returned?
Lady Keqing was worried there'd be more treasure hoarders lurking.
Oh, I see. Yes, Lady Keqing is quite thorough. A squad of Millilith came by just now. I believe they were sent by the Minute. I also heard that most of the fleeing treasure hoarders have already been apprehended. Hopefully that will be the end. Anyway, you may leave these treasure hoarders to us. I will escort them back to the city and make sure they...
And thus, our chapter has finally reached its timely conclusion. I am partial to fireworks.
Huh? Why the hurry to get back to the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Inevitably, affairs do become busier around festive seasons. But no need to worry. We have many attendants to assist us. And there's always Chongyun, too.
Huh? You mean you're assigning more work to me?
'Tis only my duty as your dearest friend. Work before play, as they say. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, all right.
As the saying goes, many hands make light work. As long as work is assigned to the right people, everything will proceed without a hitch.
If you ask me, I think speaking eloquently is just a guise for assigning work to everybody.
All right, all right. Farewell, traveler.
By the way, do you know when Lady could... There are not many fireworks in the second batch that I brought, so I'm worried that we can't achieve the show's desired effect.
Hey! Did you hear that explosion? Maybe it was fireworks. Oh no! Maybe she...
Ooh. Ha! Your hoarding days are over. How dare you cause trouble during Lantern Rite? You'll get what you deserve. Ha! Your hoard...
How did the Millilith find it?
A burst of fireworks. Could it be the treasure hoarders?
crumble!
Oops. What did I do?
Hey! Coaching!
Uh-huh?
We heard an explosion and thought it might be treasure hoarders.
I see. Sorry, that's not the case. I saw a few sticks of fireworks on the ground, so I fiddled with them, and sure enough, it seems I accidentally lit the fuse.
So no enemies? Whew. Well,
I apologize. I didn't mean to alarm you. Fortunately,
Right! The case of the stolen fireworks is... Otherwise, those beautiful fireworks would have gone to waste. And by the way, Kuching, you're the one in charge of the fireworks show, which means...
Yes, of course. Don't worry. I haven't forgotten my promise. But first, I have to drop by the... Leave the rest of this to me. You've already been a great help. Why don't you...
Okay, but...
Yes.
I'll meet you when I am done. Now Paimon gets why Lady Ningguang is so worried about Kuching. If she keeps working like this, she really will miss the lantern rite. Oh, yeah! We said we would meet him! And we've even collected a few opinions. Zhongli said he'd wait for us at third round knockout.
Yes, you are quite right. I shall take your wise words to heart, sir. They will certainly be most helpful in my next performance.
You are welcome, Miss Yun. Your willingness to hear suggestions is indeed impressive. It's no...
No, I'm afraid that's not always the case. Though I am still young, I can be quite arrogant at times. I do not...
Zhongli! We're back!
Ah, you...
Yes, we sure are!
Not everyone gets the privilege of meeting someone so knowledgeable and discreet as Mr. Zhongli. You are indeed well-connected, traveler.
I am flattered, Miss Yun. It is an honor for an ordinary person like myself to have met the traveler.
Wow. Did he really just say that?
I'm sure you must have matters to discuss. I have an appointment with Xinyan, so if you'll excuse me, I'll take my leave.
Very well. Goodbye, Miss Yun.
See you around, Yunjin!
So, tell me, what have you learned from your trip? I see.
Yeah, Paimon already started creating her own story on the way here. If that's the case, then Paimon thinks we can use food as our theme. Think about it. Who doesn't like delicious food? And when it comes to eating, everyone has an opinion. Let's say there's a chef in Liu. He opens a massive restaurant in Liyue Harbor, and then... well, ooh, that's good. But wait, didn't we say he's really good at...
There's no need to jump to the conclusion. Why don't you elaborate?
More about the chef.
Yes. To gain one's empathy, there must be familiarity.
Paimon didn't think this far.
Since you've spoken with others familiar with Kuching, why don't we integrate their thoughts into your story?
Okay. As one sows.
That would...
Oh, now Paimon remembers? Clara and she'd be like a chef who doesn't...
Yes. It is most unwise.
Uh-huh. That's exactly what she said. So,
But there must be a reason.
Right! It's because he's super busy! He receives the that should keep him busy enough. He's so... Hey, it's just a story. Besides, it's supposed to...
Yes. The chef is unwilling to delegate tasks to others. He's overconfident about it.
Paimon already kind of feels sorry. Oh, right! And there's another thing. Oh, yeah! A rested worker is an efficient worker. So the chef gets busier and busier to the point where he can't stand up straight anymore. And he has big dirt.
His judgment is clouded by the chores before him. He is oblivious to mountains in the distance.
Eventually, the chef falls ill, and his cooking becomes far worse than when he started. The customers can't convince him to rest, and they don't like his cooking anymore.
Rest is always of great importance. Although we may come across various, the story is quite simple, without embellishment, yet deeply meaningful.
You're saying Paimon...
Sincerity can allow one to see clearly, and earnest advice can provide sound direction. The Yuhang is an adroit leader. I am certain she will
Really? Score 1 for...
Given that the case involving the treasure hoarders has come to an end, she is inevitably tired. If all goes well,
Hear that? Zhang Li says Paimon... Quick!
What should I try this time? Oh there. Come and see these.
I wish you...
We're way behind schedule.
Liyue Harbor by night is even brighter than Mount Aocang by day. I couldn't get used to this view at first, but I'm told this is how it always looks at the Lantern Rite. I guess everyone likes brightly lit places, because like this. Look. Will you be staying here for good now? Oh, I see. Well, it's nice to see you. If Lantern Rite could continue indefinitely... Liyue Harbor by night, I couldn't get used like this. Look. Will you be staying here for good now? Oh, well, if Lantern Rite... Liyue Harbor by night is even brighter than... I couldn't get used to... like this. Look, will you be staying here for good now? Oh, well, if Lantern Rite could continue...
Next on the agenda...
A copy of each invoice is sent to...
Next on the agenda... We're way behind schedule.
Oh, perfect timing. Let me make some space for you. There. Yep, I got a letter from my dad. He said all is well with him and Mom on their travels and wished me and Granny a happy lantern ride. So typical of my dad. He wrote that, hey, I guess he doesn't overthink these things, and that's where I get my carefree side from too. Look at me. I've taken a few days vacation just so I can— Oh, this reminds me. I should mention you when I write back, when you meet interesting new people. Oh, perfect timing. Let me make some space for you. Yep, I got a letter. So typical of that, hey. Oh, this— Oh, perfect timing. Yep, I got a letter. So typical of that, hey. Oh, this Well, hello there. And what brings you here on this finest of days? Not business, I presume. So what is it? Need my help? Oh, I see. So you just missed me all of a sudden? Oh, you? Why'd you have to go and be so thoughtful, I couldn't possibly bring myself to scare you with a ghost story now. To tell the truth, this lantern rite's been a busy one for me. I got Xiangling to give me a few recipes, and I've been trying my hand at them. Since you're here, why don't you have a taste? What's that look for? You're not leaving already, are you? Oh, come on, don't go. I promise they don't taste that bad, and I promise it's not a prank. Well, hello there. And what brings you here on this finest of days? Oh, I see. To tell the truth, what's that?
You're here. I'm guessing this lantern rite is the same as the demons have retreated, and the humans are safe and well. If Pervasi's new, I trust you're not here to invite me to watch the fireworks in the city. I think I'll be fine right here. As long as the fireworks fly high enough, you can see them from wherever you are. So whether I'm here or in the city,
Another test subject.
Becomes the hunted.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Next on the agenda... We're way behind schedule.
Gather round. If you're passing by, don't pass this up. Shadow Lantern? You two look like you're out to have some fun. Care to check out the Shadow Lantern? My latest invention, made to amaze and amuse. It's very simple. All you have to do is rotate the objects inside the Shadow Lantern. Intrigued? You should try it out for yourself. It's set up right here. Please, for I hope the Shadow Lantern sounds pretty cool. Let's give it a whirl. Try the Shadow Lantern.
Oh, I wish it could be lantern right every day. My friend, what can I get you?
way...
Fresh air. Good for the body.
Keeping this crate secure is crucial.
A, B, A, B. A, B, C. C, B, C, D, A.
Fresh air. Good for both body.
Keeping this crate secure is crucial.
Hi, Shu. I want to go on the roof. It's high up there. I don't want to disturb the finches down on the ground.
Don't worry, Chi-Chi. Finches just fly away as a precaution whenever they hear footsteps approaching. We can't stay here for too long, I'm afraid. We still have patients to visit.
Okay. Patients are more important. Don't mind, Chi-Chi.
The busy period will die down after the festival ends, and then I'll take you wherever you want to go. Promise. Okay, Chi-Chi?
Let me write that down in my notebook.
All right. Here's your pen.
Hi, Shu. It's high up.
Don't worry. We can't stay... The busy period...
Let me write...
All right.
Next on the agenda... We're way behind schedule. Come on, focus. Next on the agenda... We're way behind schedule.
It's high time I took on an apprentice.
We're way behind... Next on the agenda... Happy Lantern Rite. I hope everything's going well for you. Oh, it's nothing though. Just... however, Lady Ningguang urged me to take a proper vacation. But if I really spent this vacation with Cloud Retainer, it wouldn't be long before she started asking me, how has your career developed? What? Don't you... Besides that, I do... Happy Lantern Rite. I hope everything's going well. Oh, however... But if I really spent this vacation with Cloud Retainer... Yes, I can handle overtime, but not that. Besides that, I...
Okay, so we have one group booked for 2 tables for a big... Oh, hey! Happy Lantern Rite! Aw, thanks for asking. If you're craving anything off the one-man menu, don't... Okay. Oh, hey! It could be worse. If you're craving anything off the...
We're way behind schedule.
A great many things are still unaccounted for. The new Jade Chamber is missing many of the contents held by its... All the literature, furniture, and ornaments I had collected followed the original Jade Chamber to its watery grave. Most of it was destroyed in the process, and the small handful of items that survived intact. It takes someone with sturdy sea legs to handle this job. But even then, I just can't tell whether Beidou will be able to fish out everything herself.
Wait, so you made Beidou go and fish your...
To claim that I made her do anything would be imprecise. We reached a mutually beneficial agreement, as is... Oh, payment is one aspect of it, but I also compensate her in other ways. Let's just say it's a little complicated. Anyway, Beidou is currently in the Guyan Stone. If you're interested, go pay her a visit. You may be just the help she...
Sorry. Anything...
Beidou is salvaging some of my Jade Chamber collection out of the sea around Guyan Stone Forest. If that...
Anything business-related is confidential.
Rise!
Ahoy there, mateys! Time to set sail!
Ningguang, you're really trying my patience. I'm sorry, but if the Jade Chamber smashed into smithereens when it hit the sea, then so did everything inside it. Just because I know the ocean doesn't mean I have the power to fish up the past. Oh, Traveler, what are you doing out this way? Great, you couldn't have picked a better time. The whole fleet's caught up with other things right now, so I'll take all the help I can get. Look, I even had to rope Xinyan into this.
Yeah, what's the occasion? Did you come all the way out here to do a performance?
You bet I did. Nothing official, mind you. Beta wanted to hold a feast on board, and I agreed to come play a couple of tunes. But all that went out the window when someone showed up saying they were one of Ning Wang's secretaries.
I think it was Bai Wen or Bai Xiao. Well, it was Bai something. Anyway, Ningguang apparently came up with the bright idea of me going out on the sea and salvaging a bunch of her old valuables. She seems pretty willing to shell out for it, too. Well, at the end of the day, the price was right. Now, if we're gonna go trawling for trinkets, we're gonna need a smaller vessel. All the available boats have been dispatched already. But by the looks of it, we're still one short. So you have your own vessel, do ya? The more people we have on this job, the better. Because the sooner we get this wrapped up, the sooner we can get the... So, this is it? This is your boat? It's really, compact. But it works. It's about the right size for sweeping up junk from the water's surface.
The only thing is, we're packed in like sardines here. There's nowhere to put my guitar.
Xinyan, your axe is getting a little too close for comfort.
Oh, whoops! Let me try to move that out of your way.
Huh?
Hold up, are those treasure hoarders?
We don't usually see these guys out at sea. Could they be here for the same reason as us? Come on, Traveler. Steer us a little closer.
Another test subject.
Huh? Why are they headed back to shore?
To reconvene with their posse. I'll speed it up a notch, traveler.
They're gaining on us! We can't give them the slip! Call in Carmen!
Carmen? What kind of treasure hoarder has a name like that?
One that I happen to know pretty well. Didn't think we'd be running into him.
That tingle?
Rex Lapis, I am sorry.
You're open!
Shut up! Beg for mercy. Touche. Eye for an eye. More speed. Crush! Shudder! Beg for mercy.
Guess we're doing this.
Shudder!
Stop! All of you! Are you blind? Can't you see this is Captain Beto? Captain Beto, it's been a while. Still?
I guess it has been a while, Carmen. You're looking a little worse for wear. Maybe if you did your own dirty work rather than dispatching your minions, you wouldn't be so out of breath.
How you jest, Beto. Very amusing.
To get serious for a second, though, I'm gonna be needing all of this. So put everything down, and I won't cause you any—
Of course, of course. Whatever Captain Beto wants. You heard her, people. Drop the goods. Here you are. It's all here. So,
Wow, he did what we asked without a second thought.
Don't waste any more time on them. We've still... but we should load this stash onto the boat first.
Hey! There's some things floating on the water!
Can't quite make out what they are. Let's bring them in and take a look. I'll take the rudder. Traveler, Xinyan, go reel them in.
Hey! Looks like another treasure hoarder raft straight up ahead. But why is it empty?
I guess Carmen told all his people to call it off. Smart choice. He knows who he's up against. Let's keep going.
Go! Phew!
Come on. We gotta wrap this up soon. Leave the junk, and I need a few of you to load the boat up. Move it!
Whatever you're about to do, don't. And whatever goods you're holding, they're mine now.
Beto? What are you doing here?
I might ask you the same question.
I mean, what does it look like? We got lucky. Found some treasure floating around in the ocean. If you see anything you like, it's yours for the taking. A token of our esteem for the mighty Captain Beto.
Is that right? Well, good. I'll take it all.
Come on. Be reasonable here. Me and the guys have been busting a gut gathering all this up. You gotta leave us a little something, Sure.
Let me make this crystal clear. These things do not belong to you, and they never will. So you're gonna put them down, and then you're gonna get as far away from me as is physically possible.
That's a little, hey, why don't we start over here, huh?
Huh. Sounds a lot like you're stalling to me. Talk is cheap. Let's settle this the old-fashioned way. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm...
Higher, higher, hands on fire! Huh? Yeah!
Solidify!
Crush!
The boat's loaded in the water, boss. Come take a look.
Captain Beto pulls no punches. Retreat! Retreat!
If the boss is bailing, we'd better bail too.
Looks like they're out of here.
We're sorry we offended you, Captain Beto. Give us some time. We'll find a way to make it right. I promise.
Boy, they sure ran off quickly.
Who cares? They didn't take anything with them. The bigger problem here is there's no way all of this is going to fit onto your... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Unload the boat and put everything based on the original plan. Sea Drake's boat should be coming past here at some point. When they In the meantime, Traveler, head back to the Jade Chamber and deliver a mess. Just tell her we're almost done fishing for trinkets here, so... she should start getting my compensation ready. All right. Thanks, Traveler. If both Carmen and Leo were here, then I wonder if that other boss of theirs, Big Sis, is snooping around. I've got to tell Cedric and the rest of the crew to stay on high alert.
Seems like the treasure hoarders are more of a mixed...
I wonder what's taking Cedric so long.
Phew!
Welcome back. I trust Beto is making good progress on salvaging the... Treasure hoarders. I see. Yes, I can imagine that must have been rather irksome. It sounds like you scared them off on this occasion, but it won't end there. They are not the type to forgive and forget. You needn't concern yourself with them any further, though. Leave them to Beto. She is well versed in handling treasure hoarders. I will be sure to make preparations for her compensation. I also owe you my thanks for coming all this way to deliver Beto's message. Here, please take this as a token of my appreciation. Now, please excuse me. I have other business that demands my attention. I wish you a fun-filled festival.
Business related is confidential.
Another lantern ride is upon us. Traveler, it seems Liyue has a way of drawing you back every once in a while. Do you miss it here? Is that so? Times change. Suddenly the lantern ride of today is the preparations were very lengthy this time. I don't know if I hope that it might be a highlight of your journey. If you ever grow weary in your travels, know... Another lantern ride, Traveler. It seems... times change. The preparations were very... I hope that it might be a...
Sorry.
Another lantern right traveler. Is that so? Times change. The preparation. I hope that it might.
That party was a real blast. You know you had a good time when you ended up singing a little too hard and straining your voice.
Seems I've caused you all sorts of trouble. Sorry it's been so tough on you.
Are you kidding me? I got to go out on the ocean with you and celebrate the festival with y'all. I was gonna ask, though, now that your crew is all back home with their families, aren't you gonna get bored on your own?
Not a chance. Just yesterday I got an invitation to play some chess. Said I can head up for a game whenever I'm down to play.
Head up? Oh!
Moving on. When you're feeling better, we should grab some food together. Lantern Rite only comes once a year, and I, for one, intend to make the most of it.
Captain.
The matter has finally come to an end, but we mustn't lower our guard. Increase patrols around Chingsa village.
Yes, Lady.
And by the way, the Ministry has requested the Millilith to increase security along travel routes.
It's all been taken care of. However, due to various reasons, there are still some blind spots.
Have we drafted a new patrol map? Please, give me a copy and I'll look it over.
Understood. The patrol map is still being drafted.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me, Lady Kuching?
Hi, Kuching. Still working?
Oh, yes. But I thought we'd meet at the Jade Chamber.
Yeah, we walked around the city just like you told us to. It's very nice.
It's nothing urgent, really. Just some trivial matter.
You can leave it to us, Lady Kuching. You've been working hard for a long time, so you should get some rest. If I'm not mistaken, the Traveler is here.
That's right! Something...
Oh, really? In that case...
Understood.
Traveler and Paimon, let's go to the Jade Chamber. Well, here we are. What was it you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, we want to tell you a story.
All right.
So it turns out we just heard some big news.
Oh, is the chef from Liyue? From...
No, the chef is from... He had a restaurant right next to the city. In fact, he became so busy that the worker from the... But the chef brushed the idea aside, saying that he's the only...
Well, confidence is an essential trait for a good...
That's what everyone was saying. But surprisingly, after just... Shocking, right? Do you have...
Maybe...
Wrong answer! You tell her, Traveler! Ding, ding, ding! Yep, it's because he would keep himself busy every day and try to make the most delicious dishes for all his guests. He was so busy that he didn't even have time. He was unwilling to seek help, even when he's tired, because eventually the people around him felt like they couldn't help him anyway. So they just left. And because he had forgotten in the end, his restaurant had no...
Oh. I see. He's overly confident, which disappoints the people around him, and he's so impatient that he ends up losing sight of... So, that's the whole story?
Oh, yep, that's the whole thing.
did you come up?
Oh, no.
How should I describe it? The story is very simple, and I suppose the ending isn't really surprising. Think before you act and don't overexert yourself. Of course, I understand these concepts in theory, but when tasks come to me personally, it is easy to lose sight of the bigger picture. Yes. Up in the mountains, we can see the mist in the clouds. Out in the ocean, we can see fog on the sea. That's why, from time to time, we need to examine where we are, remove the fog, and feel our heart.
So, how do you feel now, Kuching?
How do I feel? Deep down inside, I wish I could slow down time. That way, I could finally take the opportunity to walk around this thinking back. I used to be even more impatient. My colleagues would resign after just 3 months of working with me. You're completely right. It's important to know your boundaries. But I am getting better. You can tell, can't you? And I did make a promise with you, didn't I? We agreed to enjoy the fireworks show together this year. Happy Lantern Rite, Traveler and Paimon. I'm very happy to be here and enjoy. I've poured all my best effort into this fireworks show. And now that we're here, I sincerely hope you will enjoy it. I feel very fortunate to be right here, enjoying the fireworks.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite. And thank you.
Lady Kuching, the item Lady Ningguang prepared for you has arrived.
Traveler, wait here for a moment. Don't go anywhere.
Huh? Must be something important.
Traveler? Paimon? Ningguang had her personal tailor make it for me. Said it's an imported style. Well, do you like it?
Wow, it's beautiful!
It's time. Traveler, please enjoy the grand finale of this year's Lantern Rite. The fireworks show.
Check you out. Looking pretty fancy.
Only a true treasure catches the eye of Captain Beidou. Seems I've struck gold with this one.
Did you see that? Way over there, a firework that looks just like a pig!
So it does.
Hey everyone, time to eat. Food's ready. No better way to to celebrate.
Dr. Baiju, sorry to trouble you again this year.
No trouble at all.
Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite!
What did you think of this year's fire? I just hope this festival can be everything that people want. Really? I hope you're not just saying... Anyway, if you have any time during the festival, take a look. If only I had a little more free time. I'd love to take you around and show you everything we did. What did you think of this year's... I just hope this festival can... Really? Anyway, if only I had a little more free time.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
What should I try this time?
Next on the agenda...
Place to go for classic UA dishes.
Lady Kuching really outdid herself with that excellent fireworks.
lie on the ground. We're way behind schedule. Go! Blood of frost. Shudder.
Solidify!
Access denied. Born of ice and frost.
Solidify!
No touching. For Rex Lapis. Born of ice and frost. Time to go.
Stabilize! Solidify! Stabilize! Stabilize!
Higher, higher, can't fight fire!
Solidify!
No touching!
This is long overdue.
Stabilize!
This isn't good! Stop! Cross over!
Beg for mercy. Shudder. Freeze to the core.
Stabilize! Stabilize! Gather!
Crush.
Stabilize! Solidify! Stabilize!
This isn't good! Cross over! See? Shudder! Crush! Beg for mercy! Crush! I condemn you!
Solidify!
Vengeance will be mine! Shudder! Crush! As the saying... It looks like all my...